All right, we're gonna be installing a digital dash on the SC. Let me show you what dash I got and the plan. So here I have Power Tune dash. I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware of these budget dashes. I got it for $340 from some guy. It's brand new, never been used. These are pretty cool. You can do a lot of customization stuff over here, and then set up your own displays and lots of cool stuff. And you can use GPS speed, which is what I'm going to be doing because I'm going CD09. I'm just going to be using the GPS speed on here eventually. But so we have this, and it's just going to communicate via CAN bus. Right now this is wired for Honda with the resistor in there, but with on their website, I just need to hook this up to a Deutsch connector, and then I can plug it straight into the Haltech Elite. This works for any Elite, or it really works with any ECU. You just have to wire them a little differently, but with the Haltech Elite, you don't need a resistor. You can just go to a Deutsch connector and plug it on in. So let me show you how I'm going to be mounting this inside of the car. Okay, so here we have the stock dash out of the car. Now you can unbolt this section here, and then we're left with just this. And what's nice is I have a nice flat plane here to build off. So I just need to build some to bolt that there. And then we're gonna have this behind it. And then this is gonna go just like that. So keep the factory shroud. And yeah, so because I have a flat plane on the back of this, it makes it super easy where I don't have to 3D print anything or design anything. I was gonna design something out of SolidWorks and then 3D print it, but I log on and my SolidWorks subscription thingy has expired, and I used it, I get the subscription through school, and so I don't know how to renew it exactly. So yeah, and I tried to learn Fusion 360, but it's hard when learning these new CAD systems is hard, and I know SolidWorks really well, but it's fine because we have a flat plane. I can just take this thin piece of aluminum, and then I just rough traced this right here. So kind of a rough trace, and then I'm just gonna make it smooth, and then I'm gonna cut this out, and then honestly, I guess I could just drill out the holes for all where the screws went, and then I can just bolt that to there, and then after that I can cut out a piece for this to come on. And yes, this is from Power Tune. They 3D print the back of their things, kind of cool. Yeah, so it's got these mounting holes right here, and so after I get this cut out and mount it onto here, I can cut this out, offset it in there, and then screw it from the back. So seems pretty straightforward. All right, got it cut out, and there's these little tabs that I didn't want to break off, just in case. I don't like breaking things. But so yeah, I guess how to cut around those little things. It doesn't look the best, but all of this is going to be covered behind it, and I'm going to probably wrap this, paint it black somehow, do something. And so yeah, anyway, so I got it here. Next thing I need to do is drill some of the holes. Probably only gonna do like half of them, to be honest. Like, it's a little overkill when they do all of them. And then yeah, so drill the holes and then bolt it on there. All right, I got it mounted on. It's cut out. It's only got 2 screws in it because I can't find screws that fit because they're so small, so I'm going to get some of those. But it's bolted on, so now I'm going to bolt this on, bolt in the car, and see how she looks. And it's all in now. I need to clean this because it's really dirty. One thing I haven't decided if I'm going to do is there's the plastic, the factory plastic there, is if I'm going to remove that, because right now I can't touch the screen. So it's not a big deal. Kind of is, I don't know, going back and forth on it, because if I can get the screen set up how I like it, I'll have no need to be touching it. But I don't know, so we'll see how that goes. I think it's easily removable, this plastic, so I might just take it off and see how it is, and then if I don't like it, I can put it back on. Or if I need to be touching the screen a lot, I can do that. But I mean, right now it's obviously just wired to a battery, and then I need to switch this over to the Haltech connector, which I'm probably going to do that now. But basically you need to get a key on switch somewhere, so somehow to power it on, and then this can be full-time plugged into CAN. But it looks pretty sick, super sleek. I can get rid of all the gauges now, all of them, so that's gonna be nice. Okay, so I showed you guys that it's powered on and it's on, so now we get to get the communication from the Haltech. And down here I have my wideband controller, and it has an extra CAN port, so using CAN you can just plug it into there. You can, with PowerTune, you can add just you can buy just the Haltech connector here, but the one I bought was for a Honda, so I cut it off with the resistor and then wired in this one, and I'll show you what connector. So I ordered this bag. It was like 20 bucks for all of them. Comes with the pins too. I got the part number off the one that was on the Haltech. I'll leave a link to these below. But yeah, they're just your standard Deutsch connectors, kinda. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I got the part number off them and bought some. Make sure you have the correct crimping tool. And also, wire into the fuse box. One of them that turns on to a key on. Or you can basically take your power from a key on thing. Doesn't really matter where. But let me show you. So I'll show you the boot up time. It's kind of slow. Not the fastest boot up time in the world, but is what it is. I'm not sure how the Haltech i7 compares to it, but it's not too bad. It did just say under voltage detected, so that's interesting. But yeah, so this is just like their standard screen. I've got intake air temp, map, battery voltage, RPM, ethanol, water, oil, and yeah, those two aren't hooked up right now. Ethanol's not hooked up, fuel pressure's not working right now either, and my AFR is not working right now either. But RPM, map, battery. So yeah, I'm gonna go, because I'm going CD09, there's no speed sensor on there, and so I'm gonna be going GPS speed sensor, so I'm gonna have to get that to work. But that's about it.